Hi, my name is Hudson Meeks. I am the son of Jenny and Teddy, also the overseeing manager, I guess, for the park. Sometimes I call myself the owner too, um, just to keep from problems happening. Uh, let's see. Personality. I got all the personality, I guess. No, I really don't. Huh. You gotta give me questions. I have no idea what the fuck to say, Mom.
All right. How old are you?
19.
And you're in college.
Yeah, I go to Florida State.
And tell me what you think about the amusement park.
What I think about it? Oh, jeez. I think that I was talking about this last night with Danae. I think that the park is the nucleus of our family, and that we all are, the outside of the park, and we all add to it, and that is our center. And that I think that has brought us closer as a family than any other family can, because we all work at this one central project. And even though we go days and sometimes multiple days without seeing each other, we still have this one thing that we're all working towards. So I think that it is awesome for that fact, and I like working there because I know that it's helping out the family. We're making money.
We work together.
We work together.
So, what do you think about us growing?
It's exciting and scary at the same time. At first, I was very reluctant, to do it because I thought we were biting off more than we can chew. But, with everything that's Dad and you have said, I'm convinced. It's the best move to do. It's the best thing, especially to get out of Pure Park. Sign in, the bastards.
All right. So, tell me about some interesting stuff that happens in your day-to-day work at the park.
Oh, lots of interesting things happen. Well, for example, I had a woman the other night that rode the tilt-a-whirl, and she claimed that her bucket didn't spin, which was ludicrous at first because it spins, it's not broken, and she demanded a refund. And when I wouldn't give her a refund, she said, my back hurts because the ride hurt my back. And I was like, are you serious? I was like, get out of here. Like, leave, please. And it was at closing too, and I deal with people like that all the time. They just feel like they're entitled to things. Oh gosh, like the baseball families, they are the worst because they let their kids run around crazy, and their kids aren't disciplined, and then they just feel like they're entitled to ride the rides for free with their kids, and a bunch of stupid people that I deal with sometimes. But then there's the other people that are, the kids that are smiling and riding around, and that kind of overpowers the shitty people in the world, I guess. It's the kids that are really genuinely happy there, and the parents that are like, wow, this is great. There's nothing else like this for my kids to do around here. So, yeah, that's my day-to-day basis. Also cleaning up puke and, making sure everyone is doing what they need to do. Making sure their shirts are tucked in. No one else is a stickler on the shirts except for me.
And me.
And you. So
tell me about the preteen that rode from ride to ride that time.
There's this kid who was probably, 75 pounds overweight. He was like 13 or 14 years old. And me and my best friend Storm, we're on the Ferris wheel, and there's this brown spot on the Ferris wheel seat, and we're like, what is that? And Storm goes and moves his hand and sniffs it, and he's like, that's shit. and we were like, oh my gosh, and then I saw the kid walk out in his gym shorts, and he had a big poop stain on the back of his pants. And he went and he rode the Ferris wheel, and then he rode the tilt-a-whirl, and then he rode the scrambler, and then he sat down on a bench. And I had to go up to the kid's dad and say, listen, man, your kid is shitting all over my park. And he was appalled and like immediately like grabbed the kid by his arm and like jerked him out of there. But that was like, come on, kid, at least like go to the bathroom or something. Like just don't put your crap everywhere. Like, jeez. But yeah, that was a crazy story that happened.
So think about the employees we have at the park and explain the different characters if we did have a show.
Jimmy. Jimmy's the craziest one. I feel mainly because he lives with strippers and has been single his entire life and just, or maybe he was married like 3 times, but I don't know. He's just living the dream. Jimmy and Jason. Oh my gosh, Jason cracks me up every night. I think I would go crazy if it wasn't for Jason because, whew, Jason and Miss Joyce is just the sweetest lady ever. You know, the sweetest old lady you ever meet in your entire life. Like the epitome of this like old, like librarian, gardening woman that just always has a smile on her face. And I'll tell her to have a good day, and she'll be like, I always have a good day. And so I don't tell her that anymore. I say, see you later.
So what about Dean?
Oh my gosh, Dean is like the ladies' man. He can, I mean, I don't know how he does it. Like there's these like hot, like blonde, like mothers in their early 30s that are walking around, and he'll just like strike up a conversation with them. He's like, hey ladies, how you doing today? And they're like, they go with it too. It's like appalling. I need to get some tips from him. But yeah, he's crazy too. He's done some crazy stuff that he tells me about. Crazy guy. Yeah.
And the last thing is, tell me about the relationship with your sister and your brother.
Well, me and my brother sleep in the same room together, and we have for 10 years, 11 years. So, I mean, we're not too close, but we see eye to eye. We see each other. I see him, he sees me. I feel. Maybe. It may be different for him, but I see him for who he is. Morgan is a different story. Well, me and Morgan have kind of like butted heads for years. Mainly because she used to beat me up as a kid. She's just a mean-hearted person. But I shouldn't say anything too bad because she's gonna watch this. But you know, it's gotten different now. It's weird. It's very weird. Because there's still some of that, you know, I don't know. Because she does some things that are just like, oh, and then you're like, oh, it's Morgan. What are you gonna do? But yeah.
All right. Any last comments?
No, I don't think so. Except Morgan's not gonna like everything that is said. Jeez. Okay.
See.
Yeah. Bye.